How you doing?
I'm just unsubscribing from spam email right now.
Uh, how's your
So
how's your day going?
it's 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 a typical day. You know how you have to you know how on an iPhone it'll have the unsubscribe button at the top
Yeah.
sometimes, but sometimes it's not there, and you have to like scroll to the bottom, and they're like, "Hey, if you want to unsubscribe, you have to say stop these emails, like
Yeah.
or stop or
Please click
unsubscribe."
unsubscribe.
No, they make you type it in a
Oh, damn.
response.
Oh, like beg them to stop?
Exactly.
Please stop.
Yeah. Dang. I don't think that's. Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, I had to do that right now. I had to email
Yeah, right now.
someone.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Exactly.
Right.
I had to email them stop so that I could
You
unsubscribe.
didn't say please?
It said you have to say. It said you have to verbatim stop, all capitals,
Right.
and an emoji of the stop sign.
Right.
So
So
yeah, that's how my day's going.
what are you gonna do today?
What are you talking about?
Well, hold on. Well, hold on. I wanted to play something for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr.
Andrew.
Happy birthday to you.
So you did that so you didn't have to sing it. Now you got to sing it. You have to sing happy birthday. You said it you brought it up, so now you got to sing it.
That was my version of it.
Yeah, see.
I interjected at the
waiting.
most important part.
You didn't even sing. You just yelled at me. That's all I heard. I didn't hear any song or anything. I just heard you say, Andrew.
Oh, yo, you didn't hear it?
Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I was wondering, so I kind of like do the little test
Yeah.
to see who's gonna say.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do today? I'm actually gonna save that for Patreon.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna save that for Patreon of what I have in store.
So you're asking for $5 a month monthly subscription donations for your birthday?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you what is gonna happen tonight, or actually, it'll be in the past.
Okay.
I'll tell you now, but when it airs, it'll have happened in the past.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But we need money. I saw you eating that soup before we started.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought I can. Yeah,
you're just dumping the mushroom soup out of the can. The can full of mushroom soup. Dump it out of the can, put it in a bowl, put it in the microwave, and then eat it like that.
By the way, I don't know. I wonder how. Do you just do that with the? Do they have mushroom soup just like that?
Yeah.
And there's mushrooms in there?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Okay. I just remember seeing it in the pantry when I was a kid all the time.
Never touched?
Yeah, so my mom used it for something, but I don't know what. Definitely not just eating though.
Yeah, I didn't have Campbell's mushroom soup or what's the other one? Chunky?
Yeah.
Chunky soup?
They don't really do that anymore. I don't
think.
Remember when they were doing it? Yeah, Donovan. Yeah, with his brothers
and his mom.
Yeah. With their cans of soup, 10,000 million grams of sodium.
Sodium is
In each can.
insane. It's insane. Honestly, that's what I look at nowadays. Just that,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Sodium.
Like, because I've been for years now looking at the back. So now I'm just like, it's the sodium. What's the sodium looking like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you said that you made some soup. Like you cooked up some stuff,
Mhm.
and you know, like
Yeah.
you got the broth, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So like you actually do some cooking. It sounds like.
What do you mean, actually? I always do. What are you talking
I
about?
know, but I don't know why. I figure you're in there eating like
Oh, yeah. I'm eating
like apocalypse
like
food.
Beyond Meat and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And just cans
Oh,
of baked
he
beans.
said apocalypse.
Cans of baked beans and mushroom soup.
Right. Like ramen noodles and water.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I'm making it.
Do you like
I
cooking?
appreciate your. Yeah, I mean, I do it every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you better enjoy it because
Yeah, I like cooking.
yeah.
I'm a cook. I'm a chef BoyarDrew.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always pretty much liked cooking
Yeah.
since I was little too.
I can't wait to see like, whenever you get like, buy a house or whatever and have like I feel like you'll have like a very nice kitchen with very sharp knives. Like you'll just have like, I don't know. Like you have like
Okay.
that's the other thing is like, I imagine you having like an American Psycho type house. Like it's in the high rise. It's in the high rise of the Oxnard Morgan Stanley Tower, right under the right under the Tower Club. And
where's the knives coming in though? Like why is it like a kitchen and then knives?
you have like
Why do you...
like an American Psycho appeal. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's the first time I've ever heard something like that. But I guess. Hey, I'll run with it.
I don't know. Just like a very clean, structured. You eat what you eat, what you like to eat. You know what I mean?
Okay. So this last thing you said, I eat what I like to eat.
Well, because
is
the list is
crazy
so
about
much
that?
shorter than like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I have a certain diet that I abide by. Okay.
Right. So you have a certain diet.
That's
You're
psycho
clean,
to you.
right? You're clean.
That's a psychopath to you to go by a diet.
You're clean, right?
Yeah, and that's psycho too. To be clean.
Yeah, but I'm like, and I feel like I've always known you to have. You're always in a nice apartment building, like a new updated apartment.
And that's psycho too.
And you have like a nice stainless steel kitchen.
How is that any of this stuff insane?
I'm just saying that's what the guy's house was like in American Psycho.
Oh, I don't know.
White walls. Like, do you have like? Do you have art or pictures anywhere?
Yes. And I don't know why you think that it's just like there's just literally nothing.
There's no dog. Of course, there's no dog.
Is that a part of? So your depiction is like there's literally nothing but like knives in the drawers, and it's very clean. There's nothing in the closets.
No, it's all the same suit. It's just one of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Like a cartoon character that you see, like that always has the same clothes on.
Yeah, like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, but in real life.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on board.
All right.
I'm on board with that. I'll keep running with the narrative.
Okay.
I'm here for that.
Have you ever seen American Psycho? Like, I know I'm bringing that up.
Nah, I never saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, I never saw it.
It's weird.
there's a lot of Psycho and American movies. Like there's always like there's American History X, there's Psycho the movie, there's
American Werewolf in London, right?
American Me.
Yeah.
What's the one with Kevin Spacey?
American Beauty, right?
American Beauty.
You said there's American Psycho, and then there's also just Psycho.
There's Psycho.
Yeah.
The Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Pause.
Jeez.
That
How
was a
many of
good
those
movie,
movies
actually.
do you think that you've seen?
Of the ones that I named?
Yeah.
I've seen Psycho. I've seen American History X. I've seen American Me. I've seen American Beauty.
What about American Horror
I've
Story? Have you seen any of those?
Nah, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for what's it called? The Scary Stories.
Sideways Scary Stories by
Like
Roald
this-
Dahl.
Who?
Maybe
Who?
maybe I'm off on that one. Zach.
Who? Roald Dahl.
Remember
Sound
the
like
books
you
when
made
you're
that name up.
when you're a kid? Remember the books like the Sideways?
I
Sideways.
remember.
God damn.
No, I remember.
What's the
Mad
thing?
that I don't remember. Wait, what did you just say? What did you just blurt out "goddamn" for?
Because I know.
forgot?
No, because I know
because
that
you
when this comes out, I'm gonna talk to somebody and they're gonna say, "Tell me what
You
it
just
is that
know
I'm
that?
thinking of."
Oh, who cares? Who gives a...
I know.
But no, I think no. I'm talking about scary stories to tell in the dark.
What?
You remember those?
No.
It was like teenager books, and it was like a collection of scary stories.
Oh yeah. I'm looking it up.
You know what I'm
now.
talking about?
Yeah, I recognize the
Who's it by?
Alvin Schwartz.
Yeah,
These were scary ones.
And what? I was talking to my friend, and she was like, yeah, those were scary stories or whatever. I'm like, yo, no, those weren't scary. Those were terrifying stories.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that shit was scary.
No, all of them were like super scary. Cause look at the if you look at the drawings.
Yeah,
The drawings
they look
on
like a
that?
little kid drew it, and it's all.
Yo, nah, those things are scary as hell. The drawings.
Yeah, I don't like it.
He said, "I don't like it."
I remember that. I do remember that.
But no, so did you see the trailer? Did you watch the movie?
Oh no! I mean, it looks like
They came
Blair
out
Witch
with a
Project.
movie. Yeah, they came out with a movie like maybe a couple years ago, or I don't know how long ago, but it looked like the drawings. I was like, nah, that might be actually like relive some scary stuff in the past.
It definitely has that Blair Witch look to. You saw that, right?
I mean,
Remember
I saw a camera footage
Yeah.
of something.
Yeah, just nose and snot dripping all on the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Sideways Stories from Wayside School.
Isn't that like a comedy?
Shit, yeah. Maybe I just threw some words together, actually. Yeah, scratch that.
Yeah. Nah, I remember the name, but I don't remember that like the story of it or anything like that.
Yeah, neither do I, obviously.
That's not, to me. That's like the Magic School Bus. I don't know why I'm putting it in the category of that.
It I think it's the same vibe. Like,
oh, really?
it's like the wacky school.
Yeah,
stuff.
Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
Wacky Carmen Sandiego type.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you play that game, Carmen Sandiego?
It was like a game. It was like a game that you go to the computer lab.
It was a
and play
computer
or something?
game. Yeah, I remember playing on the
Okay.
computer.
I feel like maybe one of the schools that I went to,
Had
they
computers.
had that game. No, that we went into We went into the computer lab and played that game.
I
Yo,
remember.
I was
Go ahead.
there was some schools that I went to that we like never went to the computer lab. And they're like, I guess computers might be a thing of the future.
Yeah.
Hey, kids want to come to the computer lab today?
Yeah. I remember
Like, yeah,
being
hell
in,
yeah.
I don't know if it was junior high or high school, but like some classes would always go to the computer lab. And that was like fun, you know, but other
Yeah.
classes wouldn't. And it would be like, you get Mr. Whoever who takes you to the computer lab who doesn't give a shit about your education, and he just takes you to the computer lab to play Counter-Strike.
Yeah, see, I didn't get all that. That was like later, right?
Yeah, that was high
Counter-Strike and
school.
stuff?
Yeah. Counter-Strike was like the first Call of Duty type shit that I ever saw.
Yeah. I remember a bunch of people playing it. I didn't even know how to get Counter-Strike. How to like it was like a different game, wasn't it? It was like from a different game or something.
What do you
Like
mean?
you had to like download another game to get that game or
I don't.
something.
You had to do some kind of. I'm sure now it's not that it wouldn't sound that
Yeah.
complicated, but back then it was like trying to get LimeWire. Did you ever have those LimeWire or Morpheus?
Yeah.
Right? Was that what it? Morpheus?
It was Napster.
Yeah, but there's Napster. There's a green one. No, that was LimeWire.
Yeah, it was LimeWire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna freaking get mad at me for this one too. Morpheus or Morbius. Some shit
Morpheus
like that.
was in the Matrix.
Yeah,
which
I know.
is coming out again.
Oh shit! And there's Morbius is a movie that's coming out next year, actually.
Yeah, LimeWire. LimeWire had LimeWire, but our internet was slow, so I was like, we didn't.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't really like do too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember having to pay a guy $5 to put together a CD for me in high school. That was his business.
Yeah. That was the thing. I mean, I don't remember paying anyone. I always had like the connect, like who was like, oh yeah, like I'll do it.
We had one guy at school who did it, and he just charged everybody $5. Which,
okay,
not terrible. But it was like, I'll have it back to you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because he's like, I gotta fulfill all these orders, all these fiends out here. I remember getting them for free, and then I think I said this before, but there started being a couple of songs in there like that I wasn't like really with, and they just threw them in there as filler.
Like, hey, you'll like this.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I'm not playing. I'm not paying for you to be my DJ.
I'm not paying for a playlist from you.
Yeah, I gave you the playlist that I want, but I couldn't really complain because I wasn't paying.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, I got to find a new connect.
Yeah. I like how it's that and not just like, all right, I'll just deal with these extra songs he puts on there. Like, give me somebody else.
No, because you have to click skip every single time.
Yeah.
You go through that CD.
How do you share music now? Like, I mean, other than
Apple.
Oh, so you like, will you send people links and stuff?
Yeah, it depends on who it is, because I might do the YouTube thing.
Yeah. And
then if I know they have Apple Music, like you, I'll send it straight from the music.
Yeah.
Straight from Apple Music.
But
I don't subscribe to Apple Music.
Oh, so you don't have this? No.
I don't even pay for it. I buy each song individually, or I buy each album individually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Artists make more money that way. I mean, not a ton, but
yeah.
I got sent a link by a buddy recently, and he was telling me that he uses Tidal. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, that's the Jay-Z thing. The interesting thing about Tidal is they tried to early on advertise it as like, oh, more money is going to the artist.
Yeah.
And as a consumer, like, I don't really care. Like, as a mass consumer, like, you know what I mean? Like, why do I care about that?
I mean, but you buy the individual albums, right? Instead of paying the service for Apple Music. That's caring, isn't it?
Well, it's actually being more frugal, because if you think about it, I might get one album a month.
Right.
But there's like, okay, I haven't bought an album in probably 2 to 3 months. Okay?
Yeah.
And in those 2 to 3 months, I might have bought like 2 to 3 songs. Right? So it's been like a couple, but like tomorrow the Rick Ross album comes out and I'm like anticipating that album.
Right. So you're
And
gonna
so I'll buy that album. And so it's kind of like, I don't know. It's probably, it evens out, but yeah, the way that Tidal went about their initial like, oh, we're supporting the artists more, they're getting more of a cut. Like it doesn't really draw in the consumer. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it does. Like I was trying to do that for a while, but it just didn't work really for me. Like, cause you can't search up any song and just listen to it, right?
on Tidal?
No, with
Or what do
Apple
you mean?
Music, like, cause you don't subscribe to it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can search it, but then it'll like tell me to subscribe.
Right. Right. Yeah. Like I jump around so much, like,
Yeah.
to what I'm listening to at the time, to where, like, that service is worth it to me. Like,
Yeah.
to be able to just look up any song, and. But I guess I kind of go through phases too. Like I'll go through album phases, like just be listening to albums or whatever.
Yeah, I'll go through iTunes if I'm kind of like going down a rabbit hole. I'll go through iTunes and like do the little preview or whatever.
So you just preview the songs.
No. I'm saying if I'm going down a rabbit hole, it's like, oh, okay, this is a song, then I'll buy it. But I'm a preview the song.
Oh, okay.
Or
Before
if
you
someone
buy,
comes
right.
out, say if it's someone who comes out with an album, like a French Montana just came out with this album, and I was like, I haven't heard French Montana in a long time, so I'm like, all right, what's he talking about, or what vibe is he on for this album?
Yeah.
And then so I like, oh, okay, cool. Like I like a couple of songs on here, or I like pretty much the whole album. I'm gonna buy the album.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it works with me. But I only liked a couple songs on his last album.
Yeah. It's disappointing when, I mean, you probably should do that when when an artist that you listen to a lot comes out with something and it's been a while. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Hamilton came out with something recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, I listened to it. It's, it's Aham. It's what he does. Like, it's the same kind of type stuff.
Aham?
Yeah.
Is that how? What is that his nickname?
Yeah. I didn't just make it up. I'm gonna take
I'm saying you act like it's normal. Like I've never heard anyone call him that.
Oh, I mean, well, you know who I'm talking about, right? Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
All right. So
What is that, like his hood name?
I
or
gave
something?
you no, that's the
His street name.
that's the person who listens to it loud in the car with the windows down name.
Aham.
Yeah. But anyways,
Okay.
it's this, it's the same like type of shower singing R&B,
Right.
like I wasn't sure if it was going to be something different. Like he's done some stuff like he was on that Django soundtrack. He did a song on there that I like. But he always kind of stays in that same R&B lane, but that's somebody that I should have listened to I should have previewed it, because then when I started listening to it, I was like, I'm good.
What would you consider him, R&B?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he's like the prototype R&B.
Okay.
I mean, other than like, Luther Vandross or something.
Yeah. He is that throwback type of R&B. Like he's not even like 90s R&B.
That's what 90s R&B is to me. Or maybe not, maybe like late 90s.
I don't think so.
Like late
I
90s,
so.
early 2000s, I think.
I think of like 90s R&B. I think of like Jodeci, Brandy, Monica, R. Kelly, like those type of people.
Yeah, I think that's like, that's maybe Anthony Hamilton is a little later.
I think he's like a throwback.
Yeah. Well, have you heard like You've heard Leon Bridges before, right?
Nah,
No, you never heard of Leon Bridges?
nah.
Yeah, he's a throwback. Like
Okay.
you've heard Raphael Sadiq, right?
Oh yeah,
He's a
fan
throwback,
of Raphael Sadiq.
right?
Yeah,
Like he's like an
yeah, but
old soul kind of
yeah,
throwback,
true.
right?
Yeah,
Like that's a little more old school to me.
true. I mean, yeah. I mean, one of my favorite artists is Sade, and she's like a throwback to me.
Um, do you listen to any other R&B like that? Like do you listen to
Yeah.
Luther Vandross and
Nah, not. I
Jodeci?
like. Yeah, listen to Jodeci for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Loud in the car with the
Man,
windows down?
nah. See, no. I don't. I don't understand the windows down thing.
At all?
I mean, no, not really.
No, not even like
Like, I want someone to hear what I'm listening to.
no. I'm saying like, if I'm on a street, like, like if I'm on Harbor Boulevard and it's just like a one lane road and speed limit's about 60, windows down, nice weather, California. Windows
Mm-hmm.
down, music, turn your music up so you can hear it good,
Okay.
but not like
Okay.
roll up to the stop like
That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I've never been a fan of that.
Nah, me neither. And people will do it and the music is trash or it's like crazy inappropriate. It's like a car full of kids and it's like kill you, the Eminem
Yeah.
shit, and some dude's just blasting it.
Or the sound system might be good, but the rattling of the car is not.
Yeah. That's a part of it, is like if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna spend the money on
Yeah.
getting the system, you
Get
better
some padding.
I mean, but you better get in there with a screwdriver and tighten every freaking screw and
Yeah.
everything, anything that could possibly make noise.
Yeah.
Your
That's the
license plate
worst.
frame.
Right. It doesn't sound good. You
Yeah.
have to if you're gonna invest in a sound system, why not invest a little bit more and walk outside of your car while it's playing and see what people are hearing?
Yeah.
Because they're hearing
Yeah.
That's it.
But the people in the car are hearing that too. It's not just like they know.
Nah, the system might be good.
Yeah, the system might
The
be
system
good.
might be really good. And
But
yeah, you feel it in your chest, but I'm saying the system might be good to where you can make out like vocal chords, and
yeah.
the bass isn't treble, isn't killing your
Yeah.
killing your vibe.
My buddy that I work with, he has a system in his truck. It's like a custom system, like he's a big enthusiast about it and all that. And it's like he has a separate button or a separate dial in the truck just for bass. So like you just turn that thing and then the bass just goes crazy. And it's so loud. It's like, and it'll be like just going to the store real quick, a 2-minute drive, and it's like deafening. And we work around airplanes and it's deafening. Like it's a lot. I never do that. I mean, especially even with the windows down, I'm never blasting myself out of the car like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I've never turned a song up where
Yeah.
you're like, oh shoot, like the song, and there's multiple people in the car,
Yeah.
and you like all like the song, but the morning coffee drive at like, I don't drink coffee, but I'm saying someone
Yeah.
going to buy coffee at the Starbucks drive-through, and they're like blasting "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac like at the in the drive-through. It's like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
do a
it's
lot
a little
of
much.
singing?
Nah, I don't.
Nah.
don't do a lot of singing. at
Most
all,
people do,
actually.
I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who want to replace the artist that's actually
Yeah,
singing the song or rapping the song,
yeah.
and that can, to me, it's like it always goes back to who sings this.
Wait, well,
You
it's
know?
one thing if you want to do that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing it. Are you talking about hearing other people doing it while they're driving, or like people with you in the car?
Yeah, like either way.
Shit.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah. We know somebody else
Yeah.
who does that too.
Probably.
Zach.
Oh my God. Oh man. Yo, so update on that Rico and Mambo thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I think we said Rico. It's Rico in the morning. It's actually Mambo.
Mambo in the morning.
Mambo in the morning.
Yeah.
And so inside sources told me Rico, he quit. He quit and moved to Texas.
I wonder why. Like if it was a bad breakup.
I haven't. See, that's what we gotta. If someone could let us know that part, that would be interesting to figure out.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people moved to Texas during the pandemic and stuff.
I know. I mean, everybody's going.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's the update on that.
So I wonder if they get a new, like, do they get another guy or?
I mean, maybe, but I guess right now it's just him, Mama in the morning, and they have like a bunch of like B mics or whatever you call them.
I wonder if he's like, hey, Rick. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. It's some getting used to because they were on the radio for a long time.
Yeah. Like he says a joke and then he goes to get a high five and then he's not there.
Yeah, and he's just like, dang.
Yeah.
What's the Reminisce song?
I don't know.
I forget what it's called, but he's probably like realizing, dang, this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because I think Rico was the main guy, like the host dude, and then Mambo was like the kind of like
commentator,
say jokks. Yeah. He was the Stu Lance of the shit.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
So they're gonna need another. They're gonna need somebody to come in and run.
Well, he had. I think I was listening to it, and they have like a girl and a dude, like kind of saying like they're like B mics or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they have them kind of working with him, but yeah, that was just a quick update.
Okay.
On that from last week.
What would you do if I quit? Would you replace
if you quit?
me?
Nah, I'd quit too. I ain't doing this shit.
I would. I would absolutely replace you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah, I know. But for a while, I'd do it by myself, just so that people would have to listen to me ramble and I would extend it to 3 hours. I do like a Joe Rogan, Bill Burr type thing, and just ramble and bitch about life in general. That's what Bill Burr seems to do.
Complain podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if he does his by himself anymore, but I remember trying to listen to it, and I'm sure you know what Bill Burr sounds like, right?
Yeah,
man, it was tough to listen to without anybody.
His podcast?
Yeah, because it was just him. So like without anybody to bounce off, like
it's like Jim Rome.
Yeah, man.
God, turn into Jim ESPN Rome radio. Whatever he was on, I think it was ESPN radio. He's just like, why did the quarterback do that? Man, he shouldn't have done that. All right, moving on to basketball. Shaq can dunk, but he didn't. It's like, what the fuck? This guy's just complaining the whole time. But he was aggressive complaining too.
That was his. I mean, that's his MO, you know, like it's always been his
Yeah.
thing, but it
Right.
definitely gets old, you know.
Yeah. Some people like to hear that for some reason.
Have you've seen the famous altercation that he had with Jim Everett, right?
Yeah. It wasn't him though. I don't think.
What do you mean?
It was another guy. I think it was another guy. It was
No,
Jim Rome.
No, yeah, it was
He's
Jim
like, I
Rome.
bet you won't call me. Da-da-da.
Yeah,
I bet I will. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Jim Rome.
Thank you.
Check that. Chris Everett. Good to have you on the show.
You've played this on the podcast before.
Did I?
Told me that
Yeah.
for about the last
Yeah.
5 years.
Okay.
About 2 years, actually, Chris.
Well, hey, you know what? Let me go through one thing.
I saw Jim Rome recently on I don't know, whatever channel he's on. He's on like, I swear he's on like CBS or something, right? Like he does the Rams stuff maybe now.
Okay.
But I had no idea that he was still out there doing his thing. And it was like, you could tell that he hasn't gotten far, you know? So long.
He said he hasn't gotten far. What do you mean?
like I mean, this clip was this clip was from, you know, like, I don't know, the mid 90s.
Uh-huh.
And he was having like stars on his own show and like and all he had his own show. He's a national name. He was like huge and all that in the news and all that. And then now he's like,
they passed him up, huh?
Oh man, it's just his style. Like that's not gonna last, you know. There's only room for one. And it's Stephen A. There's only room for one asshole who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, because what? It's like you would say Stephen A., Skip Bayless.
Oh my God, Skip Bayless.
Shannon Sharp.
You sent
Max
me that
Kellerman.
meltdown thing, right?
Which one?
The Skip Bayless meltdown? About
one?
no, somebody else sent me that. But God, he was on whatever the show is. What is it? Undisputed? With him and
I think so, yeah.
Shannon Sharp. God, he was like, it was after the Cowboys lost to the Raiders.
First takes Fox Sports.
It was after the Cowboys lost to the Raiders on Thanksgiving. And he just had a meltdown about it. Because I guess he's a Cowboys fan. I didn't know that. But he was like damn near hyperventilating. Like about upset about the loss. And but yeah, so Skip Bayless, Stephen A. I mean, I guess Jim Rome is still in there. Colin Cowherd is kind of like that too.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some clips of Colin Cowherd. Such a coward.
I never really. I mean, he was on Fox Sports, I think, or whichever. No, he might be on Fox now. No, he's on ESPN now, I think.
Is he?
I don't know. I can't remember. But he went from one to the other, like
everyone else.
Yeah, like they offered him a big contract, and so now he has this show. But back when he was just on the radio, like I would listen to his stuff sometimes. But he reminds me of Stephen A. lot in the way of like, I feel like he stretches into territory where he doesn't know, you know, like.
Oh, when I can't listen to Stephen A. talk boxing.
Yeah, exactly, like that type of shit. Like, you know, I'm sure Cowherd talks boxing, but he's not. You know.
Did you hear that Jalen Rose filed for divorce?
I did. I saw some
Molly.
I don't know who his wife is though. Or
Molly.
Molly what? Molly who?
Molly from First Take.
Oh, damn. About what? I didn't know he was married to her. I didn't know.
Yeah, they married like 5 years ago or something, or like probably 3 years ago.
That's gotta be a little weird.
Why is it? Well, okay, it's a divorce, so yeah, it might get a little weird. But I thought it was interesting that he did.
Why?
He filed for divorce.
Why? Why is that interesting?
I don't know. It just like breaking news. Jalen Rose files for divorce.
Why is that any more interesting than her filing for divorce?
Well, it was. Because it wasn't like, hey, they're calling it quits.
Oh, is that he is doing it specifically? He's doing it?
Yeah, that's how it was kind of presented.
Damn, maybe he got it out there like that, so he was like, "Hey, she fucked up."
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what happened. LeVar Ball probably. Nah. They and then people were like, the memes were started up.
Yeah. So they're
Just like
on the
people-
same show now.
They're not. I mean, Jalen Rose doesn't do First Take. He's just ESPN, NBA stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
that's got to be weird. That whole industry has got to be like the press or the broadcast, whatever. Like you have all these guys that
Yeah.
are just ex-athletes, so that's where their experience comes from, and then people who are actually professional broadcasters, and like they still have the same status, like no matter how long a broadcaster has been doing that job, if an athlete, ex-athlete or whatever, tries to come in or they get a contract or whatever, they're instantly put at the same level, which is weird,
Yeah. My favorite one was was when Charles Barkley he was talking about ESPN. He was like, they said something like, "Why don't you go to ESPN or something?" And he's like, he was basically shot it down. Talking about they work too much.
We acknowledge people they don't like, Ernie. 122. I only acknowledge Kenny because we work together. 122 to 96. If we didn't sit next to each other, I would acknowledge you. Oh, my goodness. So, Curry with 21, Durant 39. Wins for Golden State. After losing to
why wouldn't you go to ESPN? Why wouldn't you go to ESPN?
That gonna work me like a dog and not
I'm just saying.
the
things that happen on this show.
ESPN 1, 2, 3,
You know what?
ESPN News,
Nothing.
ESPN U, ESPN Radio, and then come up with that little puny
Yes,
chick.
nothing.
Puny chick.
I'm telling you.
Nothing good happens after 1:15 in the morning.
ESPN Deportes. They have me on ESPN Deportes say, muy bien, gracias. Muchacho, Ebenito,
Hey, you have been working on it, haven't you? Thank you, Rosetta Stone.
God damn.
Hey, he's not wrong. Just the other day, it was I watched First Take in the morning, or I saw a clip of it or something. Then maybe at Eastern time, it was probably like 10 p.m. Stephen A. Smith was on that as well.
Damn.
I was like, damn, they're working this dude crazy. Yeah, sometimes you think like, are these guys taking naps in the middle? Like, what's going on?
The guy who does the Red Zone channel, I guess, like for the NFL, he said that he doesn't pee for like 6 or 7 hours.
Right, that's right, because he has to.
Because he's there. You have the morning game, you have and so I guess it's just the morning game and the afternoon game, but the coverage of it starts at like 9.
Right.
So by the time the afternoon games end, it's probably I don't know 4 or something like that, right?
Man.
And so he's
sprinting to a restroom.
So he said like he prepares the night before, he like dehydrates himself.
What the heck?
The night before so he can stand there for 6 or 7 hours.
I bet. That's insane.
I wonder what that check's got to be like.
That check got to be worth the bladder infection.
The risk and the risk of pissing your pants on TV. Like, career's over. You fucking piss your pants on TV.
Right. Yeah, that's insane.
Damn. I'm gonna watch for him next. Like, for the next few weeks, the last few weeks that we got, like the later stages of the afternoon games, I want to watch the Red Zone channel just to see if maybe you can see a couple drips. He probably doesn't wear a gray suit just in case. He wears black pants just in case.
Insane. Yo, I was talking to this my friend. She said that her pops was so self-conscious about his armpits that he had pads.
Oh,
he wore pads under his armpits,
damn.
like sponges or something. They're like, they're like, I don't know. They have like straps. They're like made for it.
Hey man, sometimes you struggle. Sometimes guys are struggling.
That's it. That's like surgery level.
Surgery
sweating.
For what? There's no
I don't
to do like what? To remove the sweat glands?
Can't you do that?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound healthy.
What's that?
It doesn't to remove sweat glands from your body surgically. That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, nah. I don't know what it was, but to have sponges under your
and just like probably refreshing them all the time,
wringing them out.
Yeah. Being out of them, like you're out at Six Flags and you run out.
Yeah.
So
I gotta get my sponges.
Yeah. Just jamming paper towels in your your shirt. Damn. Hey, but so people struggle out there, man. I've had some pit stains, man. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
God,
yeah, you've told me.
Some people I see at work sometimes. Bad.
Yeah.
Correct.
A bunch of
fix yourselves.
Teenage adolescents.
It's not that. It's like I think you get older.
It is what it is.
Get older.
You get older and what? Stop sweating?
No, you gain weight. Your activity goes down less. You know, like
I see what
you sweat
saying.
more for doing less.
Oh, got it.
You know,
right. Speaking of adolescents, you see Jake Paul is he's fighting Tyron Woodley again. I
did. Does that mean that Woodley got the tattoo?
Yeah, I guess he got it on his middle finger.
Man, I'm
just get it removed.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
You're talking about the fact that he actually did it?
Yeah, I'm really thinking about this right now. And I'm definitely off of Team Woodley.
I mean, if he knocks his ass out and he's like, haha, I'm just getting this removed and I got some money, what?
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of a play.
Sure. If it goes the other direction.
He's like, I got to get another one?
If it goes the other direction and Jake Paul knocks him out and he got a tattoo on him that says, I love Jake Paul.
Right. Yeah, facts, of course. Yeah, that's definitely a bad look, but you never go in. I mean, especially being a fighter, he's not going in thinking that.
Right, yeah. But still, it just seems so, like, thirsty. It was like, right after the fight, he's like, look, I did it. Come on, please fight me again, please.
Yeah. Didn't he wait a little bit, too? Like, he didn't get the tattoo?
I mean, he didn't get it right away, but...
Right.
But he got it.
I don't know. It seemed like it was a lot of testing. It was like he couldn't really quite get to him, and he's like, man, I didn't let my hands go. I think that's what happened, right? The first one, he didn't let his hands go.
Yeah, but I mean, I also thought that there was like, you know, I heard that there's some contract stuff in there about knockouts. Like,
I heard something like that too.
You know, like that you can't knock him out or some shit, you know?
That's very tough.
But why else would he do that? It seemed, during the fight, it seemed like we were watching, like, okay, you got him, go. Like,
yeah, but you
put him
also
down.
don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught by something too.
But he had him bouncing off the ropes. Jake Paul was looking at him all wide-eyed, like,
Yeah.
finish him. He should have finished him right there. And it's not like
but
he's a fighter. He knows what that
he's a
looks
fighter.
like.
He is, but he's also, I don't know. I think, it seemed like it seemed like after he was like, man, I should have let my hands go. Like, I need to fight him again type of deal. So
I hope it is that. But if it happens again and it's like he doesn't take the opportunities to knock him out that he creates, like, then something's up. I think he filled in for okay.
Hold on.
Fuck is up, dog?
What up?
Happy fucking birthday, dog.
Good looking out. You're live on the podcast.
Am I?
Yeah.
Swaggy.
What's up?
What's the swag master?
Hey, he passed the test, Drew. He
Man, y'all recording this shit?
he remembered your birthday. He passed.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Hey, man, it's a real one's birthday today. Let y'all motherfuckers know that. That's for sure.
Are you gonna sing it?
Oh, blessings, dog. For real.
Ask him if he's gonna sing for you.
He said, "Are you gonna sing?" Nah, he FaceTimed me like a normal human being.
No. I've been FaceTiming you for 2 hours already.
Number realness around this place.
Yeah. Yeah, good looking out.
Yes, sir. Hit me when y'all done.
All right. But yeah, no, I think that Woodley definitely could get closer, and it'll be interesting. It's definitely a more interesting fight than the Fury. Like, no one cares about.
Yeah.
Fury.
He backed out or he got hurt or something?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. He got hurt. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. He
got ribs. I think it was ribs. Something. I don't know.
So his sparring partner fucked him up.
Yeah, most likely that's what happened. Yeah, I mean, they got some undercards. So who's Darren Williams fighting?
That's for the same fight?
Yeah, who's fighting?
Darren Williams fighting?
Frank Gore.
Yeah, that's
Which
weird.
Is weird.
That's gonna be. That seems like that'll be a clown show.
Borderline clown show for sure.
But it does open the door. Like, where does Frank Gore go from here? Because Williams, he's been retired for a while.
Yeah, at least probably 3-4 years, right?
Yeah, but this is like, Frank Gore, I think he was on a roster this year. So, like, this is probably the end of his NFL career, I would guess. And then next will be Dancing with the Stars, maybe, or The Voice. Or
yeah, it gets weird. Like, it's in that Chad Johnson like kind of realm where they're kind of like searching, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna... Like, luckily Chad Johnson had the podcast, right? He's doing the podcast.
I haven't seen anything from that recently. The I Am Athlete.
I don't know. I don't know if I subscribe to them, but
yeah. I know that they were going viral a lot with clips.
Yeah,
but then all of a sudden it kind of seemed to stop.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing because, like, if you get burnt out, if you're like our first guest, Jay-Z, Barack Obama, and then it's like, where do we go from here? That's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, if they did those episodes and then they just banked a ton of money and they're like, all right, that's good.
That's good. Nah, I don't think it makes that type of money.
No,
like where you're like set for life over a few podcasts.
No, but for them, just like to sit down and talk and have a few conversations and then make a quick bag.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because like if we were to get I mean, if we were to say we got Anderson .Paak, right? He's like a big name in Oxnard, from Oxnard. It wouldn't be the same if we got him on the first episode. You know what I mean? And then the second episode is just like,
unless he shared it. Our parents.
You know what I mean? It's not the same.
Yeah. But
if he shared it,
if he actually shared it,
yeah,
then
if he shared, if he didn't share the Oxnard key or the key to Oxnard ceremony thing that he got,
yeah,
Oxnard trophy, Oxnard trophy.
Yeah, he didn't share that.
He just liked it.
He liked it and passed on moved on with his life.
His assistant liked it.
Yeah, he was like, "What is this for? What did I do? What did I donate?"
Yeah. He's like, "Okay, cool. So what's up with that Bruno Mars album?"
Yeah. So last night I got my Christmas present was early this year, and I went to go see Hamilton at Pantages in Hollywood.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Do you think that you would enjoy that?
Do I enjoy that you went to go see Hamilton?
No, would you go see it? Would you?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let's see. Hamilton. Where was it?
It was in Hollywood. It was nice. We parked in this parking garage.
Did you know how long it was going to be? Pause.
Yeah, it was 3 hours.
Okay, no. Nah.
Have you ever listened to it?
I've heard that one album that you played.
The mixtape.
Yeah, that mixtape. Hamilton mixtape?
Yeah. So no, you're not with it. You don't like it.
Is Lin-Manuel Miranda in it?
Yeah, he's the creator of it.
No, was he there though?
No, he was not.
Okay, so who was there?
Other people who play the roles, that he wrote.
Did they say that one song? my only song that I remember.
I'm sure they did.
I'm not gonna shoot my shot.
That's the one thing that you got from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And he's all like breaking it down, like Yeah, no, I don't know if I could. It's too much rapping. It's rap, right?
it is rap. There's a lot of rap. Yeah,
it's too much rapping for me.
Yeah. I don't like.
It sounds like
American Psycho.
Nah, I sound like a fucking what's the shit? I sound like a racist person.
It's okay. It's just a little more
too rappy.
A little more urban than I'm used to.
I don't know.
It's not my thing. Like I told people, I'm not going to see Wicked and like Lion King on Ice and Aladdin and freaking Fiddler on the Roof and shit. Like but this is different, It's
I might actually go see it.
Just like that.
I'm just saying 3 hours. No, my thing is like the 3 hour thing.
Well, I mean, they give you an intermission.
Because if you sit down, oh, do they?
Yeah.
So then I'll probably leave by the intermission.
Or show up for the second half.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to walk out. Like, damn. Like,
you're worse
like
than
Larry
me.
David. Larry David, like I feel like on one Curb episode, he like walked out and he knew the person in it and they saw him walking out.
What? Like you wouldn't want to get seen walking out.
I just wouldn't want to. No, not seen. I just wouldn't want to be that rude. But I don't know if I could. 3 hours, dang. Like Avengers Endgame wasn't 3 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, but you think of it as I've listened to the whole album. Like I knew what to expect. Like I just never seen the visual, like the performance done at the same time. And then seeing people do it live is totally different too. People doing it live while they're freaking dancing and jumping around and shit.
I think no, I get that it's a spectacle. I'm just saying I don't know if I could go see a performance of someone that I'm not like. If it say it was like a Jay-Z and Beyonce concert, I was like, okay, I know them. Like I'm a fan of their stuff. Like, do you know any of the people that were on stage?
No, I don't. Right, they're just people who are trying to get into the industry, basically.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, but you're farther ahead in the industry than them.
But I mean,
no.
If somebody goes to see Romeo and Juliet, are they gonna get mad if Shakespeare's not there? Like,
I don't know.
Somebody creates.
No, I know they're not. And I know plays are a thing. I get it. I'm just saying, for me, like to sit 3 hours for something is probably where I draw the line. Like, it's just too.
It's a lot. I mean, even a basketball game or football, if it's not close, and we hit the 3 hour mark, I'm probably out.
Right. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of being rapped at for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it can be a lot, but it's not all rap,
Okay.
But there was a moment where, because our seats were really good. They're close and they're kind of off to the left, but we were close towards the end of the row, like towards the left end of the row. And so somebody comes down the aisle, these two women, and they look down the aisle and they look where we are, and then they look towards the far end of the aisle, or the far end of the row where the other aisle is. And so they look and they're like, oh, we're all the way down there. And then I was sitting there looking up at them, and they're looking down at me, like trying to make the decision. And then I said something like, are you going to make this decision right now? And then she just goes, oh, we'll go around. Yeah, you better.
Wait, so they were gonna wow. So they were gonna have to pass by you and like
the entire row of people, instead of walk around and go down the other aisle and go to their seats. And they were eyeing it, like eyeballing it, like, should we step over 14 people, or should we just walk around and go there? So I tried to encourage them not to do that.
Right. Do you when, like, say you're at a game or whatever, or in this case a Hamilton play, do you stand up or do you just move your legs if someone's trying to get by?
I stand up.
You stand up.
I want to show them how much effort it's taking for them because of the choices that they've made, how much they've inconvenienced me.
So you stand up to try and make them feel bad? They don't give a shit. They're going through with the act of passing. It's on you now, whatever the easiest.
Yeah, but I can stand up and I can be like eye to eye with them as they pass me by. And then
they don't care. They're already on to the next person to pass.
These ladies cared. They walked all the way around.
Yeah, because you gave them angry black man right next to them. They're like, oh, no. We'll leave.
I said it in a joking way, but
we were trying to be more cultured, but they run out and cry.
No, I definitely get up. I want people to know. I want people to notice that,
Right. It's uncomfortable. It's leaving you in a position that you're not happy with.
If you choose to have 5 beers and then go run down to your seat, and then midway through the first quarter you're getting up to go take a piss, then I'd like you to know that you need to make better choices.
Oh man,
it's hard to live in a world with people.
I understand. I understand because I have to live in one too. But
yeah.
do you like say you're at the movie theater? What snacks are you doing? You doing popcorn and a drink?
Not really anymore. I'll do icy maybe. I'll just get icy. Yeah,
like slushy icy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or sometimes I'll smuggle in a burrito of my own, but usually it's just icy.
A burrito? Like from Chipotle?
No, from whatever. I mean, from anywhere, but just bring in a burrito. The problem is if you bring chips.
Where are you putting the burrito? Is what I pause. Is my question.
Well, you can smuggle it in, put it in your pocket or, put it in your sweatshirt pocket thing. If you're with a lady who has a purse,
right?
Put it in there. Put it in your coat pocket.
So you're only getting one burrito for you?
No, you get them for everybody.
Okay, so you're putting 2 burritos, which in the purse.
Yeah.
So everything else is emptying out of the. Oh man.
But the problem is you don't realize
silverware.
No.
Tupperware, plates,
burritos,
napkins.
No. We say grace before we eat the meal.
Trays.
No, but like you open up your burrito and then you forget that a burrito is wrapped in aluminum foil and like the other
dark.
Like wax paper.
Yeah.
So you're like ripping the stuff, It's a quiet part of the movie. Chips and salsa, you're going through the bag, crunching, throw your way through the bag, crunching the chips up. That's why when we do that, when we've done that, like I always finish my burrito by the end of the trailers.
Burrito? Why a burrito?
Because it's easy. It's handheld. True. Like you don't have to have a plate and a bib and a fork and knife and.
You know what else is handheld? Popcorn.
Yeah. But I don't want popcorn.
You don't
I want a hearty burrito. And then people have to smell my burrito. My food that I bought.
Don't let the movie be long. Because then towards the end you're like, man, shouldn't have ate that burrito.
Eat a burrito at the start of Saving Private Ryan.
That's so random, a burrito.
I mean, I wouldn't. Everything else is way noisier than that. So,
Yeah, but
a burrito is still noisy. That's what I'm saying. You have to finish by the end of the trailers.
Really?
Because if you don't, like Lissa didn't, then as the movie is starting and it's still setting up the movie, everything's quiet. Then it's crunch, crunch, crunch in the.
What type of burrito is crunch? Crunch.
With the chips and salsa in the bag.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's not the burrito itself. It's the, the stuff that comes with it.
Yeah, that's why they don't sell them at the movie theater.
I know.
That's why I don't understand.
That's why I just don't go anymore. I don't go out. I just
get
a burrito and I eat it at home and watch because I'm not trying to. That's how I want to watch the movie. So I'm not trying to push that on other people.
All right.
Do you eat? Are you what do you have? Popcorn?
That's like someone bringing sunflower seeds to the movie theater. It's like, why are you doing this?
Peanuts?
Yeah, like
just cracking them.
Yeah, it's popcorn usually, right?
Yeah.
I mean, now.
What about like ices?
I don't really do. No, I don't do the icy. I mean, at some point, I've probably done an icy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just you get the real move is to get the tray, like the little brown foldable tray.
Okay, like like the cafeteria tray.
Yeah, so you pour the popcorn in there.
Oh, okay. That thing. Yeah, the
Yeah.
little cardboard thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you get like 2 of those trays. You pour it in one, pour it in the second. So now, boom, you're like halfway, right?
Yeah.
Then you go refill
And get
then
more butter.
I mean, the butter is kind of too much. I never really did the butter thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you just refill your popcorn bag back to the top, and you're good to go.
Yeah. What do you do about farts?
I mean, what do you mean? I'm not sitting there farting up a storm like that. I don't understand why. Yeah, nah, I don't. I'm not out here just farting up a storm during movies. I will say that.
But what if you have one? It's not a storm. It's just just a quick.
I don't recall it happening, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't recall it happening ever in like a movie theater that I've been in.
If it does, just wait for a loud action moment.
Right.
Push.
You got to time it.
Push, yeah.
Push. Wow. Did you see the Kevin Hart thing? Kevin Hart movie?
Yeah, the series.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
I thought it was really good. It was a lot. It was a pretty serious show. So it's a series on Netflix called True Story that came out recently. It's maybe it says new episodes or says new on there. But Kevin Hart basically he plays a character who's basically him. They don't actually use his name; they just call him Kid, which is kind of dumb. But so they don't actually use his name, and they don't. The story isn't exactly the same as like the big thing that was in the headlines with him, and I'm not exactly sure what the deal with that thing was, but it was like his friend or somebody close to him who had always been close to him and been there for his whole ascent of his career and all that. Like Kevin Hart says that guy set him up to extort him. So like he says that guy put a video camera in a bedroom or a hotel room or something, and then I think the story is that he like got Kevin Hart drunk or something and then set him up with this girl and then was going to extort him and all that stuff. So that's the story around it. Who knows? I don't know all the details. I don't know. But the series itself, they do the same kind of thing, but it's with a murder and it's with his brother. His brother, like, kind of, he's involved with some kind of murder or whatever. So it's not exactly the same story, but after watching it, you can tell that it's along the same lines. I just don't know if the point was to like kind of tell his side of it or if it was just him creating something, But it was pretty serious, and I hadn't really seen him act that way before. Everything's always comedy. But he's pretty good. I was impressed. And the series was good. There was a lot of like twists and turns and stuff. It was really clever, modern. It was good.
All right. Definitely check it out. You said it was on Netflix?
Yeah.
All right.
True Story. Are you gonna have to resubscribe to Netflix?
Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. There's a couple of things on there that I need to watch. Squid Games.
You still haven't watched Squid Games?
I saw like a little bit of one episode. I forgot. There's some other things. I wanna subscribe to Disney Plus because of the Hawkeye thing.
Yeah, so you're interested in watching that?
Yeah, why not?
It's like a Christmas movie, right?
A Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was like one of the Loki and
It is. I mean, it's a, it's
Thought
a
it was a
Marvel.
series.
No, it's like they've been doing all that stuff that's a little bit different. Like they did the WandaVision thing. It was like
Yeah, I thought it was a series like that.
No, it's a movie, but they just
Oh,
like took the opportunity to make it like a Christmas movie. So I think they had to like add a little more spice to Hawkeye. Because just Hawkeye by himself, like just a Hawkeye movie,
yeah,
might
he
not.
just has arrows.
Yeah, so it might not quite, that wouldn't sell. But I think billing it as a Christmas movie and like adding the Christmas, and it's Disney, so I'm sure they, Christmas the shit out of it.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of that. You want the
No.
adult superhero movies.
I mean, I'm more okay or more interested in Hawkeye because it's a Christmas movie. Like, all right, you're saying that it's a Christmas movie. Like, you're gonna just do a Disney Christmas style movie. Like, I'll check that out.
Yeah, I want to. There's a couple of movies too, like Eternals came out. I want to see that.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man movie's coming out.
Yeah.
Or it's out. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's out yet. No Way Home.
Matrix. Yeah. The Matrix movie's coming out.
Yeah. The Matrix. That one comes out next year, I think.
Okay. I thought it was December, but.
Oh, is it? Is it that soon?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
But have you been to a movie theater at all? Are you going to go see it in a theater?
See what?
Matrix.
I don't know. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm
looking at what else is coming out soon. And
I haven't seen that. I want to see that House of Gucci one too.
Is that a movie or is that a series?
It's a movie. It's like Al Pacino, Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah. Damn, there's another Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Dominion is coming out next year. Halloween Ends. Damn, another Halloween movie. That's a lot. A lot of Halloween movies. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2 is coming out. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom coming out next year. Wakanda Forever in 22. Buzz or Lightyear, that's what it's called. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Nah.
The Buzz Lightyear movie?
No, I haven't seen that.
It's like it looks like it's a prequel. Yeah, so it's like he's like out in space doing his stuff that he talked about doing before. It looks pretty cool.
Oh shoot, I want to see that for sure.
Yeah. Black Adam comes out in 2022. Morbius, you remember Morbius? Remember that character from remember the old Spider-Man cartoons?
Kind of.
One of the characters was Morbius. He was like, I don't know if he was really a villain. Maybe he was more of like an anti-hero. But he was like this vampire type dude. Who kind of show up from time to time. That movie is coming out in 2022, and Jared Leto is playing that character. Thor: Love and Thunder coming out 2022. Damn, Avatar 2 finally.
Avatar 2. When did the first one come out? Like 12 years ago?
Yeah, it had to be I don't know, 2000 2010-ish.
Dang. I heard that they're gonna have like Avatar 6. Like there's like a bunch of them coming out.
I thought that they filmed 2 and 3 at the same time.
Okay.
And so those ones are already set up. Like those ones are already, coming out for sure. Batman movies coming out 2022. The Flash coming out 2022.
Oh God. The Flash movie. I'll pass on that one.
No. What? See, you're already writing it off.
If it's that same kid and that same director, whatever.
It's more.
It's bad.
It's gonna be the Flashpoint.
What's that?
The Flashpoint is like where it all goes back in time, and so I think they're gonna get rid of that guy, and then they'll have like a different. But there's like Michael Keaton is gonna be in that because it's a different. He goes into a different universe. Michael Keaton, who played Batman in the 90s.
Yeah.
So like
why would they
he goes
confuse
back
people?
in time because it's part of the comic universe. Like it's the same.
Oh, Michael Keaton's gonna be Batman?
Yeah. So like Flash goes back in time to change something, and then it's like a different universe. It's like Earth 2 or whatever.
Oh God.
And so it's a different one. Too much?
Man.
It's too much for you?
It doesn't sound good.
It's too much, okay.
Doesn't sound good.
John Wick, have you seen any of those? John Wick
Never.
Chapter 4
I've
is
never
coming out.
seen any John Wicks.
You're not a big Keanu fan?
I'm not a big Keanu fan. That's what it boils down to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
Yeah.
So, well, what about The Matrix then?
Matrix was cool, but I'm saying if it was Will Smith, which that's what they said, like it was.
Yeah.
Like he turned it down or something.
Yeah, he turned it down for Wild Wild West.
Right. Imagine The Matrix with Will Smith. That's out of here.
It was already out of here.
No, I'm saying just look to what level it would have been on.
I don't think so.
And he might have made it a better movie.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Like Will Smith doesn't. If you plug Will Smith into any Keanu Reeves movie, he doesn't instantly make it better. Like, have you ever seen Point Break? That's the one where he's the undercover cop. That's perfect for him.
If you put Will Smith on Speed in the movie Speed, it's out of here.
Sure, but it already was.
Yeah, I know.
But you're right. You're right. Will Smith was in Speed instead of Keanu Reeves.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different level.
Yeah,
it's a different level.
What if Keanu Reeves was in Enemy of the State? Remember that movie?
Terrible movie. If it's Keanu Reeves.
They're following me, bro.
I know he's all put Will Smith in The Day the Earth Stood Still. Fire.
No.
Yes.
No. Keanu Reeves is a better alien. He's a better weirdo.
Right. Actually, you might be right on that one.
That's why he's good in The Matrix, because he's like weirdo. He's a weirdo.
I know, but there was a lot of flaws with the movie Speed.
Oh, I'm sure there were.
There was a lot of flaws.
And by flaws, you mean stuff that you see as a viewer, and you're like, that's not possible. What happened there?
There's a part where he's like on the phone, the Dennis Hopper dude, where he's like the terrorist dude.
Yeah.
And he's on the phone.
Back when terrorists were white.
Yeah, I know. They were just dudes from up the block. He was on the phone with Keanu Reeves. He's like, his name is Jack. He's like, Jack. And then they cut away. And then the phone's in the other hand.
And it's after he lost the fingers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, shit, where does fingers go?
Yeah. What else? There was like a bunch of stuff. Oh, the bus. When there's like a
Speed
bridge.
2 is why I won't go on a cruise.
Oh, see, I didn't even see Speed 2.
Yeah, it's on a cruise ship.
It was with Sandra Bullock only, right?
Yeah, they're like, if you slow down the cruise ship to less than 35 knots, you all explode.
Stop. Are you serious?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember what it was.
2. Yeah, because...
But the cool thing about Keanu Reeves is
it was an amazing concept. Like, at that time, it was an amazing concept.
He does his own shit. You know, like he does...
Oh, really?
When he's riding motorcycles in John Wick, like, he's riding those motorcycles. You know, when he does all the shooting and the martial arts and shit, like, he does all that shit.
So does Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's why Tom Cruise sells out like that, because he does that type of shit. Tom Cruise like flies helicopters.
No, it's because Scientology helped him. Actually, we should bring it over to the Patreon and talk about Scientology because we might get killed or like something.
Might get executed.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about Scientology.
Okay, well,
so whoever's interested in us shitting on Scientology,
yeah, and Scientology, if you want to pay the fee to murder us,
yeah, you have to pay the fee.
So all right, we'll move it over there, and then we will catch everybody next week.
All right.